At this hour, another round of diplomatic talks in Doha as the U.S. signals positive meetings with Iran yesterday, led by Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. Both sides are reportedly, however, preparing backup plans in case the negotiations break down. Let's bring in former CENTCOM Deputy Commander Vice Admiral Robert Harward. Welcome to you, sir. Admiral, so do please share with us your thoughts on these talks and where this is all heading.
Well, while the talks are going on, you see Iran continue to stress their legitimacy in controlling the flow of the Straits of Hormuz, which is internationally unacceptable to everyone. And you also see them leverage not only Hezbollah, but Houthis to provoke aggression. So you either that's to provoke them and strengthen their position of negotiations, or illustrates a divide between those doing the negotiations and what the IRG objectives are. And it reinforces how difficult these negotiations are, not only to meet the nuclear issue, but to ensure that the Strait of Hormuz and those surrogates cease their activities. And you can't address one issue without the other two. And that's why both sides are preparing their options with the likelihood we will not reach a conclusive agreement through the negotiations.
So to your point, Admiral, it's John here. Good to see you again. The president has been briefed on options for a return to all-out war. He was asked about that earlier today. This is what he said.
I think they've come a long way. We hit them very hard last week. I think they're fine. I think we're going to. It's the denuclearization of Iran. It's very simple. And Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Otherwise.
So the president has chosen diplomacy for the moment, but a lot of military folks that we talk to say that the only way to deal with the IRGC is to go at them with the full force of the U.S. military, either take them down or teach them such a punishing lesson that they capitulate.
Well, there are two tools the president has. Of course, the military force, but more importantly, his economic strangulation. Remember the blockade. We've let them move some oil with other shipping, but we can quickly reconstitute the blockade and even take it further, try to shut down their airflow, shut down their border crossings with Pakistan, Azerbaijan, and Turkey, so that we can only reinforce and make that economic strangulation tougher and more stringent. So add that with additional strikes against the IRGC, identifying the members going after them. Those are the tools he has available to act against the IRGC, and I believe those are the actions he'll take should he not lose patience with the negotiations.
Okay, so as far as, you know, an impetus to act in a more military way rather than just relying on diplomacy, this is J.D. Vance. These are the remarks he made on specifically that earlier today. Listen here, Admiral.
But if he ever asks you to go and drop bombs, it's going to be for something specific, to accomplish something that matters to the American people. We dropped some bombs a couple of days ago. You know why? Because the Iranians were shooting at commercial ships. So we dropped some bombs, we applied some leverage, and we've had free commercial transit for the last 3 days.
So what does that message tell you, Admiral?
That means they're committed. They're willing to take those steps. They're telling the Iranians, it may not be even negotiations. It may be capitulation. You're going to have to agree to these what we're asking to, or we're going to take the force to do it. And I think that's appropriate at this time. We've had a lot of patience. We've given them off ramps, and they're not taking it. So the use of military force is on behalf of the American people and the Arab nations and all the other in the regions who depend on that free flow of commerce, and Iran not being a threat to them.
Well, Admiral, it's great to catch up with you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see which way it goes.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.